It is Tuesday morning and the pressure is slightly off now because all of the six major pots have had all their making. So now they're sitting in the studio and drying. So the one you're looking at is the one that has the lid, and I'm working now on the sort of middle-sized pots, and I'm making a blackberry to put into the show. And here we have a tray of balls. Well, they're not balls, they're half balls, and they're hollow. So I'll pick one up and show you. And the trick with this is to get them soft enough so that each one can be squeezed into a little bit more of a curve and then fitted so that each one sort of grows against the last, so that the whole thing, when it's finished, just looks like a bursting ball of blackberry. So it's a single blackberry. So as we sit here, the acorn piece is drying, the lidded mad fern piece is drying, and in the kiln the giant buttoned gourd is toasting away at about 60 degrees for about 3 or 4 days to drive off the moisture. Getting exciting. So now the pressure is off and all the large pots are drying. We're working on the smaller pieces that we might be able to get through the studio and ready for the opening. Let's get some medium and smaller pieces done. So Margarita and Cree are making the balls. Smile at the camera, girls. They are making hollow, perfect balls, which actually is quite complicated to do. Good evening. Friday evening. I want to be having a beer, but I can't because I'm mixing up the glazes. I'm here, I'm actually weighing out the glazes on my weighing scales. Every glaze colour has a recipe, a formula of different ingredients, and I'm actually mixing up the glazes tonight to fire in the small kiln to check that I've mixed them up properly, to then, if I've mixed them up properly, put them on the giant gourd, which is drying in the big kiln through there. It's not drying, it's cooling after it's biscuit firing, and the forest fern base is drying in front of the warm kiln. And so I am actually mixing up turquoises and greens and honeys, which are going to go onto the big gourd which has all the buttons on. And I'm mixing copper and iron and manganese into all these ingredients. So for instance, this pale honey has got zinc and flint and bentonite and red iron oxide and feldspar in it. And it's all being weighed out. So I've just weighed out 212.5 grams of flint, and I'm going to put it into here, which is the third of 4 ingredients. So my jolly good scales are there. I have to get it back to 0. And now the last ingredient is 20 grams of bentonite. So I've got my bentonite here, which actually some people eat. A lot of these are toxic. Come on! While it's nice and warm. Well, it's very late Friday night, Saturday morning, and we just opened the kiln. It's really warm. I'm in my pyjamas, so don't look. Don't film me in my pyjamas. Film the pot. Lady Gourd is in one piece. I'd been worried about her, but she's there. She hasn't shrunk that much actually. So she's in one piece, and the forest fern without its lid. Anyway, we're getting there, and it's a very satisfying, very lovely thing to do. I feel dead lucky. Boo. Bye then, I'm going to glaze it tomorrow. Going to bed now. Too tired. Bye. What are you doing? Going to glaze it this morning, Saturday morning. think it's going to be turquoise and green. It's all turquoise here over all the buttons, and then the buttons continue to be turquoise, but green is coming up, and up here is a sort of honey colour, and I think the honey is going to slide down and push some of the turquoise out the way, and the turquoise will run down and push some of the green out the way. So I'm just painting the individual coins and constantly checking that I've got enough thickness of glaze, because it's not very pretty when it's thin. And last night I mixed up lots of glaze which will grow crystals, and I've decided to use other glazes that won't.
Do you enjoy working for your mother, Scarlett?
Yeah, it's great fun.
It's enforced labour. It's lovely having my daughter. It's a family affair on a Saturday morning. Oh, there's about that much to spare at the lid. I could have had lower props at the bottom. Good morning. Monday morning. And the kitten's here. I'm all very excited. Enrique and Quiqui in here. And ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's in one piece. Uba, come and see. Where are you? Come on. You have to wait now. What do you think?
Very nice.
Look, the base the tray's cracked, but it seems like she's okay.
It's in one piece, yeah.
She's more honey than I thought she'd be, which is good, because I was worried I hadn't put enough change of colour up here. And these drips have fallen.
Yeah.
You see that? That
Quite a lot of drips, well, quite a lot of drips is really nice.
Which is really nice. The top of the pot was almost touching the roof, because this roof is slightly bowed. It loses a centimetre here, and that's how much the shrinkage is.
It's 6 centimeters.
And so it means the volume has taken.
Yeah. No,
But
I
look
can.
at that.
I can see it.
That is like a bronze. It's like a bell. Now.
Yeah.
This is the best of the 4, I think, so far.
Like the sea, yeah.
At the beginning I didn't notice the one.
It's fallen.
I love the strips.
Nice.